What's going on? Welcome back to another video. It's been quite some time since I made a video. I think the last one was sometime in July, and it's the end of September, almost October, and I cannot believe how fast time is flying. Might have gained a little bit of weight. This quarantine hasn't been the best for me. I think a few videos ago I kind of trimmed my hair down from the side, so you probably must be thinking this guy's going through it, but I think I'm doing better now. I think we're slowly getting a little bit better here. So the point of this video is I wanted to upgrade my setup here for YouTube. I've kind of been moving around over the last year, living in San Francisco, then in the city of Chicago. Now I'm in the suburbs of Chicago. So I wanted to kind of establish a good setup. I've got this L-shaped desk here. I do my work on this side. I've got my PC behind me on this side. And I love technology. I love talking about technology. So I wanted to do everything right here where I do everything that deals with technology. My day job also deals with technology as well. So slowly upgrading the setup. I've got two studio lights right here that I purchased a few days ago. They were, I think, 60 bucks on Amazon. One of them has a shade over it, the other one does not, so it might be hitting me a little harsh. So what I'm gonna do is play around with the lights a little bit. I've got a few other items here that I'm going to start including into my setup. So the first thing, you must notice that the computer behind me is not on, and that's because the PC that I built is pretty loud. So I got this piece right here. It's a cooler, just kind of cools the PC, makes it a little bit quieter. So I'm gonna install this. Hopefully the PC gets quieter, and then I can have a cool backdrop. And then I've got also some foam acoustic panels that I'm gonna put up on the wall. It'll add a cool little aesthetic and also make the audio a little bit more crisp. I used to have a mirror hanging up on here, and I would try to do videos and you could see the camera and it just was not good. The lighting that I used came from overhead lighting, and it was kind of a yellowish tint, looked pretty nasty. So slowly upgrading the setup here. I'm gonna take these paintings down. These are actually my paintings that I made, but I'm gonna take them down and put up some acoustic foam. I've got this light bulb that I'm gonna put up as well. It's like an LED RGB light bulb. So let me take you through the process. Foam, we're going to use a specific kind of tape to put it up, so let's get started, and hopefully it looks kind of good when I finish. It won't be complete, but a good step forward. So let's get started. I'm going to take off this hoodie though, because these lights are really hot. Okay, I know you see it. I know you see it, so I might as well talk about it first. I grew up in Chicago, lived here all my life. I should be a Chicago fan, which I am. Chicago Bulls to the day I die, but how can you hate on greatness? LeBron James, Mamba jerseys, I had to do it. I had to do it. And I do want the Lakers to win in the finals this year, so I got to do it for Mamba. Back to the video. So the first step in putting up these foam panels, you see I kind of have them laid out a little bit. I want to see how I want to put them up. You might be looking at this and shaking your head and saying, no, please don't do it, but I don't have anything else to clean the walls with. So first I'm going to use hand sanitizers as like an alcohol cleanser kind of for the wall. So I'm going to clean the surface with this. Hold your comments, don't say anything about it. It is what it is. And then from there, I'm going to use some command strips and put them on the back of the panels. I'm going to use 4 for each panel and put them up. So I have to take these down and do it in a way where it looks straight. You know, I don't want them to be kind of crooked or anything. So give me a little bit of time. Let me do this, and let me clean the wall with my hand sanitizer wipes. All right, I think it's a good moment to stop and talk about this. You could probably see these. I think the light might be washing it out a little bit. It's actually burgundy color with black. So you see some are going up. I actually had to YouTube how to use command strips because I didn't want to mess it up. So I want to just show everybody, so at least you know how to use them in case you're thinking about doing something similar. So they come like this. There's red tape. There's also tape on the back. Take them off. Cut each piece in half or rip it like this. And then what you do is this tape right here, you peel off and you put on the back of the foam. And then the piece right here you rip off, and that's what connects to the wall. Now, it's not like if you mess up putting it on the wall and it's not as straight as you'd like, it's not like you will not get a chance to rip it off. You can, I've done it a few times right now, but the adhesive does kind of get a little weak once you do that. So try to be as perfect as you can. Not all of us are as perfect as I am, so it is what it is. But yeah, this one goes first, goes on the back of the foam. This one is what goes on the wall, and it says right here, wall strips. So just wanted to throw that out there. Let me continue on with my process here. All right, so I increased the brightness a little bit so you could see some of the panels, and I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I only got 12. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more, fill out the wall on this side as well, and maybe put some on the ceiling or something, get a little crazy with it. So I put only 4 command strips on each panel. I think that you could put 6 if you wanted to, 2 in the middle, because sometimes in the middle, like if I put my finger right here, it kind of reaches out. So maybe in the middle, that might help seal it a little bit better. So that's it with the panels. I actually picked up this lamp from Aoki. I don't know, I'm gonna say it's Aoki. I got a keyboard from them a few weeks ago, and it was a blue shift or blue key. I forgot what the second term is, but it was blue one. Very clicky. I absolutely love it. I can change so many cool settings on this keyboard. I don't want to click it because it'll turn the computer on. I haven't installed the fan yet, so it'll be pretty loud. But let me show you guys what this is really quick. And yeah, man, I'm pretty excited for this because this lamp I actually wasn't going to purchase. It was just kind of in my cart, and Amazon had this thing where if you add your debit card, even though my debit card was already added to it, you get $20 off or something like that. So I got this lamp for like $4 or $5. Let me show you what it looks like really quickly. These guys do this awesome thing where they give you this right here, and I think it looks really, really cool. I don't know if it has any functionality, but it gives you some information on the product warranty. So we'll leave that right there. Let me just show you what the lamp looks like really quickly. Probably shouldn't pull it out that way, but who cares, man? So, supposed to be a night light, technically. But yeah, it's like this. I think there's some touch commands, changes different colors. So I'm gonna put this in the corner or maybe behind, somewhere like that. So it makes my setup look a little bit more complete. And yeah, I think it'll look pretty good. So let me set this up really quick. Be right back. Okay, just gonna pause the video here and add a little quick snippet. This is the following morning to when I recorded the video. I came to the little studio right here to do some work. And I looked at the wall and it did seem like it was going down a little bit. So I don't know how I was measuring last night where I thought it was the same, but the right side was a little bit lower. So what I'm doing slowly is making sure that everything is straight. I also have these 3 little screws here that came with the house. Whoever lived here before had something hanging here, I'm assuming. So what I'm gonna do is move everything over to the right and then put a painting or something right here in the middle, and then maybe get some more foam and add it here on the right side, or sorry, the left side. So I'm gonna try to measure it right this time, make sure that it does look straight. So the command strips that I got, actually, when I took them off, they came off very easily, and when I put them back on the wall, they stuck for that one panel. So I'm happy that I use command strips. Definitely recommend those. So I'm gonna start doing that right now. Also, I figured out how this light works. Basically, so I shouldn't have done that, but give me a second here. So you touch it, based on the different touch to the silver part, the light does something different. So if I touch it again, it'll get brighter. If you hold it, it'll either turn off or change color. So if I held it for even longer, it would have turned off. Now, if I like a color, I just click it and it'll stay on that color. So pretty cool, very intuitive. And I had all the lights off here in the basement where I do the videos, and this light was the only thing that was on, and it was illuminating the whole room. So it'll be a really cool addition. Just got to figure out how to do some wire management so you don't see the wires. And it'll kind of illuminate. So I think I'm going to use like a bluish orange color that's usually recommended. Still trying to figure out where to put these lights. So let me move all these panels over, and then okay guys, so I'm recording this part of the video a week and a half after all the parts of the video that you've seen so far, because I had some few issues that I ran into. So the first one was my computer just wasn't turning on. When I installed the new cooler, computer wasn't turning on, and it took me about 6 hours to figure out that it was one of my RAM sticks that I just had to clean off with an eraser, and that's what got it to work. And then I ordered some extra panels. I ran out. I only ordered 12. which weren't enough, so I ordered some more, and the ones that I ordered were defective, so I had to return them back. Finally, I got some more, and it's still not enough. So I'm almost there with my setup. Everything looks good. Wire management, clean, awesome, done, but just had a little bit of a hiccup. So yeah, this is so far the final setup. I just need to get a few more foam panels for that side and maybe the white underneath here, because I do have some foam panels under here. So once I get that, then for sure everything else is set. But hopefully you like what I did. Very easy. I'll make another video on how to do the wire management properly. But yeah, not too bad. Just took me almost 2 weeks to do. So, yep.